Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to part two with Uzma Aitqad. And what we will be sharing with you now are the planned series of programs I'll be having with Uzma. It is every fortnight, inshallah, and we'll be covering the following episodes. The 6 episodes that we'll cover include understanding organizational culture, the what and why, and then second episode will be discovering your existing culture, the how to approach it. Third episode will be a discussion around some well-known case studies of how cultures enable sustainability and growth in organizations. Then we move on to the fourth episode, which is about determining your future culture, your desired culture that is aligned to your strategic priorities and direction. And then we proceed to the fifth episode that is to do with what to do next. I mean, fair enough. So we know the gap. Where do we go from there? And finally, we'll conclude our series with how this culture change initiative is designed and how does it ultimately deliver. So this is the journey that you can look forward to with Uzma Aitqad and myself. And right now, because she is with us, I would like her to share with us the model that she has developed over the years and intends to utilize that so that the intervention achieves the desired objective. So, Uzma, would you kindly let us know what is your approach to it first? And then, if you have a model that you want to share, I'd be very happy if you did that too. Thank you.
Sure. So the model that I use basically it's a six stage methodology that is called ADMERE, ADMERE, and I'll just share the model with you in a bit, and I think that then it will make clearer to everyone that how it works, if that's okay.
Please, just a
Sure.
snapshot, because we'll be going into
Sure.
more detail in the coming episodes anyway.
Sure.
Yes, there we are.
Mhm. Does it appear okay?
Very, very clear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay,
Talk us
great.
through it, please.
Sure. So, like I said, it's a six-stage methodology, as you can see. So, the first stage is where we analyze the existing state of culture
Mhm.
or the existing state of any change. So, that is this stage where we basically run some assessments, and they include, that so they are cultural assessments, and I use Cultural Web tool for that. And it's the whole sort of process and technique that we apply, and we assess the existing cultural footprint of any organization, which highlights the weaknesses and strengths of cultural traits, and also the shared assumptions that people have in any organization, which trigger behaviors.
Wonderful.
Once we have analyzed existing state of culture, then we move on to designing new fit for purpose culture in organization.
Mhm.
And that involves, again, different activities where we work with leadership teams in an organization to, to define what sort of set of cultural traits they want to see, which will be aligned to their strategic direction. In the third phase, once we are ready with the design of the new culture, then we mobilize culture change. And when I say mobilize change, it involves effective and robust communication strategies and plans. And also, it involves developing a change network or agencies within organization, which consist of culture champions. So they become our advocate to promote the agenda of change. And then the fourth stage is where we embed that change in the organization with people and system empowerment and interventions. In the fifth stage, we reinforce change so that it sticks, with long-lasting results. That involves working on the leadership role modeling, and also some HR policies and practices to reward and encourage the right set of behaviors. And the sixth and final stage is evaluating our success through analytics.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So could you come back to us on the screen so we can continue our conversation?
Sure.
Thank you. Wow. I can see that.
Let me stop sharing. Is it okay now?
Yes, perfect. I can see that these 6 stages are very logically flowing from one to the next to the next. And I love the bit of evaluation at the end. When we look at organizations, there are SMEs, startups, and also established organizations with 10,000 employees, maybe 20 to 30,000 employees. So does this process sit well with all kinds of organizations, or do you adapt this model for different industries and sizes of organizations and the scale that they represent?
I think at the back end, these are like the value proposition pillars which remain there. But of course, every time it's a bespoke solution for organization. But at the back end, this methodology or the core pillars, value proposition pillars, they remain there. But of course, depending on the size of organization, maybe the design activity will be limited if there are less number of people, or the analyze activity will be smaller. But it depends. But the whole methodology remains there, and I follow through because it gives me a structured approach.
Right.
And